It's often claimed in English that there's a Chinese expression, may you live in interesting times. Apparently it's a curse. It's often quoted, makes its way into films. Even a former Prime Minister has said it in a 19th century speech. Yet it seems the closest we have is a Chinese expression, better to be a dog in times of tranquility than a human in times of chaos. Well, right now, I think we're in interesting times. There's geopolitical issues on a world scale. Russia has invaded Ukraine. Europe has chosen its side, but is trying to stay out of what is effectively a proxy war. America has a president who, in the kindest interpretation, is interesting. China and America are on a trajectory that's quite hard to see it going back on keel. Both want to be the big boy around town. Neither will be happy if the other one is. India and Pakistan had probably the most aerial combat we've seen in the world in the last 20 years. It's an unstable world with an uncertain future. And when you look to Britain, it's a very uncertain future. We have a Labour Party which is ruling with a huge majority, but won by default. The two sweetest words in the English language, as Homer Simpson would tell us. But they seem to be playing their cards with Homer Simpson's sense of political strategy. We have a Conservative Party which, after 14 years of mediocrity, lost. Labour didn't win, the Conservatives lost. And their remedy for this loss was Kemi, who has proved woefully unable to lead the Conservative Party, failed to give any real policies, and failed to turn the boat around. Well, luckily for the establishment parties, there were cancelled elections across much of the country, so they were only able to lose about 40% of the seats that were contested in the May election. What if the Tory and Labour Uniparty hadn't agreed that it was a good idea to cancel most of the elections, to reorganise and restructure? We have the Reform Party, who seems to be the real party of opposition these days, and it's quite hard to see them being coherent as an offering for the next election. Maybe I'm being harsh, but I'm being honest. In fairness, there's also a party called the Liberal Party, the Liberal Democrat. You know, the ones that do bungee jumps and stunts instead of telling you policies. The third party that offers more Labour policies than Labour's able to, since Labour have moved on to a new reality without working people. But then Britain is changing. We don't make things. We consume, and it seems we wouldn't be able to consume if we didn't have more people to work in those services. So to me, this feels like an interregnum, period between leaders, death knell of the old system. The Uniparty has betrayed its people, has let them down, has disappointed them. And shiny promises are easy to make. But do we really know where we're going or what we're getting? Do any of the party leaders actually know what the answers to the questions people are asking are? Do any of them even listen to the questions? I've never felt reform is needed more, but I'm not sure if it's the Reform Party. And I do wish they'd stop quibbling amongst themselves.